Obviously, as I start out, just really, thankful for the crowd that we had. They created a home court advantage against the best, one of the top teams, the best team in our league that has won it. And, I was so thankful that we were able to play them here because we played them on the road for 2 years, and we knew that it was going to be a battle. But, I give my hat off to Rice. I mean, they're a very good defensive team. They're a very good basketball team and a champion, team. Tina's a champion coach, and I have so much respect for her. But tonight we found a way. We found a way to get some scores in transition. We found a way to get some stops when we needed to and rebounds. Our kids were resilient tonight, and they just had an unbelievable belief. They wanted it. They played with energy. They were focused when they needed to be. They were passionate, and we found a way to win. So it was really good, and I was really happy that our fans, we were able to do it in front of the fans, and the fans have come up to me and said, we hadn't had this type of game in a long time since the field house. For those fans, we wanted it for them, and I'm thankful that we were able to get a win, for our fans, for our alumni, and for all the players that have come through this program.
Except for the result, did this game kind of play out the way the game did last year? Right?
Well, at Rice it's been a battle. It's been a 4-point game, 6-point game, and, we were young and we couldn't finish. We had defensive breakdowns. We had some defensive breakdowns tonight, but we scored. And, when you play against a team like Rice who's very good defensively, you got to find a way to score. And I thought that's what we did, and it was key for us.
You mentioned it outside, but, Vicki, when she's, struggling, shooting, I mean, you're pumping her up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you keep shooting. I mean.
Yeah, I thought we had great shots. I mean, I told our team we got to score. And, Vicki was aggressive tonight. I think she forced some shots tonight, and I told her just let it come to you, and she recognized that. But the thing about her, she hit the big shot. She hit a big shot for us, and that's what you want. And she's very confident, and she doesn't want to let her teammates down at all. They look to her, and they're watching her, and she wanted this game. I mean, she's played Rice 2 years, 3 times, and we've lost. And she wanted it, and she wanted to, put her imprint on it, and she did by hitting that shot.
Marie, statistically, she's
Yeah.
not, one of your 3-point shooters on the paper, but was that, multi 6'9" under the paint? Was that available? Was that something you said? Let's take that?
Yeah, we told Marie we put it in so she could pop and knock it down, and she shoots them in practice. And I think you've been watching me for 3 years. I want our kids to score, and they have to have the confidence to score. And all of our kids have the green light, and but there's a responsibility that comes with that. You got to have pride, and you got to be able to knock down those shots, because you're going to get them. Don't be mad. I mean, you can't be satisfied with missing shots. You want to be consistent. And our kids, they, sometimes the ball is not going to always fall, but if you get in the gym and you do what you're supposed to do, 9 times out of 10 it's going to fall the right way. And Marie's been in the gym, and she's been shooting the ball, and she's just shooting it with confidence. It's really good to see. She's hit a 3, I want to say, the last 4 games now, which has been huge.
A couple words about Amari. I mean, she's been all over the place.
Again, Amari Young, she's all over the place, and when she's aggressive, our team is a different basketball team. She rebounds, she defends. She can make plays. I want to see her hit some shots, but that's okay. She's taking them, and that's what we need her to do. But she understands her strengths and weaknesses, and but just really good to see her be aggressive and come into her own and just take the responsibility of showing up for this team every night.
Your message in the regulation, kind of going into overtime?
I just told them, I said, hey, just stay calm. I drew up a play that I hadn't put in, and I wanted to get something with Taylor going to the basket because she's, our best driver, and it didn't happen. And I just told him, I said, stay calm. That's our defense and our rebounding. Okay, we get this ball. Let's keep pushing this ball, and that's what we did. We stayed calm, but we've been in these situations now, and that's the maturity of our team. There's a calmness about us. We're not getting rattled. We're not afraid. I think we learned that. At Virginia, we learned from a situation like that. VCU, we've learned. From some losses, and and I think it's just helping us.
Was it symbolic that you won the tip in overtime against that big girl, or am I reading too much?
Well, I think it was. I mean, typically that doesn't happen. We were on the defensive end, and Amari got it, and it was we were able to set up a play and get something to the basket. So that was really good to see her get the tip, because Mari usually don't get the tip, but she got it against 6'9", so good.
And finally, just this night, again, the people that haven't maybe seen you a lot this year, they were in the crowd, and you got another game on Saturday, so you guys are going to go back to the grindstone, but what do you think this kind of means for the program, and just kind of sort of like the advertisement of Lady Monarchs basketball?
I'm so happy for our fans, because I think, to be able to play a championship type team and on our home floor was really good. It was great atmosphere, and those fans that have been to the Elite Eight, Sweet 16s, Final Fours, they were in the stands and they were just energized. So we wanted it for them. We wanted it for our alumni. We wanted for all the players that have worn this Old Dominion uniform, and the coaches. I think for us, in order for us to be an elite team, we got to play. You got to win the big games. This was a big game, and it was here on our home floor. We beat a very good basketball team, a championship team, and they fought hard, and we fought hard, and we was home, and the ball rolled our way. We got some stops when we needed to, and we scored some buckets in transition, and that's what you got to do. You got to find a way when you're at home in this type of environment and in this type of game.
Nikki, at the end of the game, I saw a lot of joy and emotion out of you.
Oh.
And your players.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how that felt?
Yeah, I was just so happy for them, because they worked so hard, and I trust this team. I've given them social media and some other stuff that we, that I, took away just from our first year to try to build our culture, and they've handled it. They've handled success, and they wanted it. Vicky, Deja, Taylor, they've lost to this team 3 years in a row, and these freshmen that we had last year, they didn't like the feeling of losing to them, at their place, and this team is very resilient, and I was just so happy for them to beat a championship team on our home floor. They needed to feel that, because that was a missing piece for us. And I was happy for our fans. I wanted, just showing that joy for our fans, because they deserve it. And I'm glad that we were able to do it here in front of our crowd and on our home floor.
Were you a little happy for yourself, too?
For me, it's all about our kids. It's, that comes with it. And but our staff really worked hard, and but it was really for our kids and for our university. We have such great support. I got a text from our president. Our Dr. Seeley came over and ate dinner with us. I'm always texting every day with my sports supervisor, Ken Brown, and they are just so supportive of our team, and they know them on a first name basis. So I just wanted it for them, and it's just really good this month to have this type of energy and buzz surrounding our team.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes. It's really big for us because we had a 13 home winning streak, and then we knew that Rice had a 30 consecutive conference wins also. So this was really big for us, and also the number 1 and number 2 teams.
Okay. For both players, what does tonight mean for the program? I'm not just talking about the victory, but the crowd and the media all here and all that. What do you think this tonight means for the program?
We're trying to turn the program around, and I think, people are starting to believe in us, and just having, a crowd full of people here, it's just, the atmosphere was just wonderful, and it was just, I don't know, it just felt so good being out there and playing, for the crowd. So I hope that, they'll come to the next game, and we'll keep giving them a show.
When did you know, last night, this morning, that you were going to be able to play?
I just felt like it was a, patient process, and yesterday we had practice. I just know I had to get out there, practice hard, and I just, I had to prepare myself whether I could go or not. And so, today just went out there and gave my all.
But did you find out this afternoon? Okay, I can play.
Yeah, this afternoon.
I understand that you got a phone call last night that you had to say you leave me alone. I've got a big game tomorrow. Is that right?
I understand. That's a big game, and I just feel like you and your coach got to be on the same page. So at the end of the day, I know where it come from.